Good morning. In today's session, we have to study about the two-port network. You can see here, this is the circuit diagram for the two-port network. So what does mean by network? Network will consist of two pairs of the terminal. If you see, it will consist of two pair of the terminal. This is the pair of terminal, one pair. At one terminal, the current is incoming, and at the other terminal, current is outgoing. That we are calling as a terminal. So what we are saying, in our syllabus, we have to study about the two-port network, in which we will have the two terminals. Is there any issue? Okay. So we can say a network which will consist of two pairs of the terminal is called as the two-port network. We can see here with this network is having the two port. This is one port, this is the second port. This port we are calling as input and this port we are calling as the output port. We can calculate current flowing through the input port. We can call that current as the I1. We can calculate the voltage across input, that will be denoted by V1. We can calculate the voltage across port 2. We can say that voltage as a V2. Current flowing through output port will be I2. So we can say here this network is having a two pairs of terminal. One pair of terminal is at input and one pair of terminal is at the output. So one of them is, we can say it is a input port, and other pair is calling as a output port for a two-port network. So we can see here in this network we are having four variables. Which variables we are having here? At the input we are having V1 and I1. At the output we will get I2 and V2. Swati Patil, please mute yourself. If you guys face any issue at that time, you can unmute and you can ask me the question. Otherwise, please don't disturb the class. Okay. So what we are saying, in the two-port network, we are having the four variables. Two variables we are having at the input. Two variables we are having at the output. V1, I1, V2, I2. Depending on these four variables, we will have six types of the parameter in the two-port network, because we will get here out of four variables, two variables will be dependent variables and two will be independent. So all depending on these four variables, we will get the six parameters in the two-port network. If the value of V1 and V2 are working as a dependent variable on I1 and I2, at that time we can say that parameter as a hybrid parameter. We can say that parameter as a Z parameter. Sorry, we can say this parameter as a Z parameter. And if exactly vice versa, यहाँ पे V1 वोल्टेज जो है डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल है इनपुट और आउटपुट का, किस पे डिपेंड है? डिपेंडिंग ऑन द करंट. सो एग्जैक्टली ऑपोजिट, द इनपुट and output current are dependent on the value of voltage. At that time we can say that parameter as a admittance parameter. If the value of voltage across input and the value of current flowing through input will be working as a dependent variable, at that time we can say this parameter as a transmission parameter, or we can say these are the ABCD parameter. And exactly opposite of the transmission ABCD, if V2 instead of V1 and I2, V2 and I2 will be depend on V1 and I1. At that time, we can say this parameter as a inverse ABCD parameter or inverse transmission parameter. You can say this is the inverse parameter, inverse ABCD. Then what we are saying, if the value of voltage flowing value of voltage will be across input and the current flowing through port output port or port 2 will be working as a dependent variable. At that time also we can say this parameter as a hybrid parameters, H parameter, or we can say the hybrid parameters. एडमिटेंस को तुम y पैरामीटर बोल सकते हो, इम्पेडेंस पैरामीटर को you can say the z parameter. If you see, admittance is exactly opposite with the z parameter. Means y is exactly opposite with z. Transmission ABCD is opposite with inverse transmission ABCD. Hybrid is exactly opposite with a inverse hybrid. This is the inverse hybrid, in which value of current flowing through input port and the voltage across port 2 are dependent variable on voltage across port 1 and current flowing through port 2. At that time, we are saying that parameter as the inverse hybrid parameter, and you will get the network equations like this for this parameter. So, depending on these 4 variables, we will get the 6 different parameters in the two-port network. And this parameter of network represent the characteristics of particular network. For example, if you see the H parameter, these are used to define the characteristics of transistor like input impedance, output impedance, current gain, voltage gain, all these things. By knowing the parameters, we can judge the stability of particular network to some applications. Thus, these parameters will be needed because these parameters will be used to represent the quality of particular network, because by using these parameters, we will get the electrical characteristics. So what we can say, by using these characteristics, by using these parameters, we will get the quality of particular network. Again, in addition to define these various type of parameters and to do these calculations of these parameters, effects on the parameters when various networks are interconnected. At that time also, we can study about the transformer and the negative impedance converter. So we can say when the network is having two pairs of terminal. At that time, we are saying that network as a two-port network, and depending on the 4 variables: voltage across port 1, current flowing through port 1, voltage across port 2, current flowing through port 2. Depending on these 4 variables, we will get 6 different parameters. This is Z parameter, this is Y parameter, ABCD parameter, inverse ABCD parameter, this is inverse ABCD, this is hybrid parameter, and this is the inverse hybrid parameter. We can say H or inverse H. We can see when we are supposed to study about the Z parameters, because by using the Z parameter we will get value of Z. It is nothing but the parameters, or we can say it is a impedance. And what we have seen in the Z parameter, the value sorry, the value of voltages across port 1 and port 2 will be dependent variable. So you will get the equations V1 equal to I1 Z11 plus you will get Z12 I2. So what we can say here, the value of voltages will be dependent on the value of current. If in these equations, If you are considering I2 as 0 ampere, you will get the equations for Z11. If you are considering I1 equal to 0 ampere, you will get the value of Z12. It means what? By using these equations, network equations for the Z parameter, you will get the equations for the Z. You will get the equations for the Z. Z is nothing but impedance. So you will get these four equations for Z11, Z12, Z21, Z22. How you will get? You are supposed to consider only one current and you are supposed to consider second port as a open. It means what? Current flowing through that port will be zero. So we can say by using the Z parameter, Z network, we will get the values of impedance. If you are calculating Z11, at that time you are only looking in the port 1 and you are considering port 2 as a open circuit. Like this, you will get remaining equation. If you study about the Y parameters, in which we know the value of current will be depend on the value of voltages. If we are calculating the values for the admittance, by using the Y parameter, we will get the value of the admittance. Because by using the Y parameter, we know the value of the current flowing through port 1 and port 2 will be working as a dependent variable. So you will get the equations in the form of V1 and V2 for value of I1 and I2. If you are considering only one port and you are considering other port as a short circuit, it means what? If you are considering input and output port as a Norton circuit, Norton means short circuit, you will get the values for the Y parameter or you will get the equations for the admittance like this. If you see in our first equation, I1 equal to V11, V1 Y11 plus Y12 V2. If you are considering V2 equal to 0 volt, because when you are considering port 2 as a shorted, only you are considering port 1. At that time, you will get this equation. Like this, you will get these remaining equations. Similarly, you will get the equations for the transmission parameters. You will get the equations for the ABCD parameters. Already we have seen, I am just revising because we are supposed to study about the Laplace transform, but we have taken 4 to 5 days holidays. Just because of that reason, I am revising the things. What we are supposed to study in this unit. So in two-port network, we have seen about the Z parameter, Y parameter, transmission, ABCD parameters. Then we have studied inverse ABCD parameter. We have studied about the hybrid parameter and the inverse hybrid parameter. So if we are having any one circuit and we are supposed to calculate the values for the Z parameter, we know we are having the equations Z11 equal to these equations. Z11 equal to V1 upon I1 when we are considering I2 equal to 0 ampere. By using these equations, you will get the values for all the Z parameters. But here, instead of one resistance, they have given lots of resistance. Instead of one resistance at input, one resistance at output, they are given 4. We are supposed to calculate. How we will calculate? We can see here when we are calculating Z11, at that time you are considering port 2 open. So we can take this 20 and 30, 10 and 20 will be in series. So that will become 30 and 30 will be in parallel with the 20. So we can take 30 will be parallel in 20. Again, that will be in series with 8. You can see here what I am doing. I am trying to calculate the value for the Z11. Z11 कहाँ calculate करना है? For port 1. So how we can consider? We can consider here port 2 as a open circuit. If we are considering port 2 as a open circuit, ये वायर हट जाएंगे, ये दोनों वायर. We can see that resistor will be connected this 20 ohm with series. So we can take 10 plus 20, 30 ohm. But if you see here, 30 ohm will be connected, 20 ohm will be connected, 8 ohm will be. So it will be working as a node. So these two will be in parallel. So 20 and 30 will be in parallel. And that will be in series with 8 ohm. So you will get the value for the resistance Z11. Like this, you can solve the values for Z22, Z12, Z21. How you can solve here? You can solve. For Z22, you will get the same. How? Because you can see when you are calculating the Z22, 10 and 20, that will be working as a open. So 8 ohm consider करने की जरूरत नहीं है. You can consider here the wire. So 10 and 20 will be in series. That will be in parallel with the 20 ohm. So 10 plus 20 is 30. So 30 will be parallel with 20. You will get Z22 as per 12 ohm. If you are calculating Z12, how will you calculate? How will you calculate? By using the formula V1 upon I2 into. Okay, how you can see here. When we are calculating the Z12, at that time you are considering I1 equal to 0 ampere because you are considering this circuit as a open circuit. So there is no need to consider that 8 ohm. Just wait for a minute. So what we are supposed to find here, we are supposed to find Z12. How will you get? We are having the equations from the Z parameter, Z network circuit, V1 upon I2. But we are not having the value for the V1. So what we can do? We can convert that V1 in the form of I1. How will you calculate? We are considering here I1 as a 0 ampere. But if दिस x इज नथिंग बट इंटू, ये मैंने इंटू के लिए यूज किया है 20 into I2 into 20 upon 20 plus 30 because here if you see we are supposed to find here V1 upon I2. So I can write the value of V1 in the form of I2 by using the value, by using the voltage divider rule. We know how to calculate. We can calculate the value of voltage which will flowing through that. 20. 20 upon that 10 and 20 will be in series. We are not considering this because we are considering this as open circuit. So total क्या हो रहा है? That 20 and that 20 plus 10 will be 30. We are supposed to use here voltage divider. So total voltage. So total voltage we will know, don't know. So what we can do? We can use the Ohm's law. V equal to IR. So I have written here I2 into R. And this R is nothing but 20. So we can write 20 into I2 into 20 upon 20 plus 30. You will get this equation. Like this, you can solve for the Z12. You can solve for the Z21. Now, if you see, if we are supposed to write these equations in the form of matrix, you can write. If you are writing all these values of Z11, Z12, Z21, Z22, you will get V1, V2 equal to 28, 8, 12, I1, I2. You can solve and you can write these equations. You can write these equations like this. If we are having another one example, you can see here. If you are supposed to write this equation in the matrix form, you can write, or you can write these equations in the form of linear equation also. If we are having the another example, I have given here one again example. You can see here example 2 in which we are having one voltage. We are supposed to find the value of Z11, Z12, Z21, Z22. You are having that circuit and you are supposed to find the Z parameter. You can find by using the matrix method, or you can find by using our linear equations. If you are finding Z11, at that time we are supposed to find V1 upon I1. You are supposed to consider I2 as 0 ampere. But we are not having the value of V1 and I1. So you can write those equations in the form of Vx because we are considering that voltage across 1 ohm as a Vx. They have given here. I am not considering, they have given. Voltage across 1 ohm Vx. Voltage here they have given 2 Vx. So 2 ohm के across में 2Vx रहेगा. Accordingly, you can solve these equations and you can compare your answer with these. I have only uses these 4 equations. By using these 4 equations, you will get the values. But if you are not having the value of V1 and I1, you cannot directly take, if there are resistors that are connected in series, you can take the additions directly. If the resistors are connected in parallel, you can calculate the shunt resistance, the equivalent resistance. 1 upon R equivalent equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus infinite up to 1 upon Rn. Like this you can solve. If there is total voltage given, you can apply voltage divider. You can convert these equations in one form. एक तो तुम करंट में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हो, वोल्टेज में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हो. तो I1 कैंसिल हो जाएगा और Z1 का तुमको रेजिस्टर के फॉर्म में यहाँ पे वैल्यूज मिल जाएगा. लाइक दिस यू कैन सॉल्व these equations. Now you can write these equations in the form of matrix also. If we are supposed to find the values of ABCD parameter, we know in the ABCD network, transmission network, the values of voltage across port 1, current flowing through port 1 will be working as a dependent. So V1 and I1 will be dependent on the V2 and I2. So you can take V1 I1 equal to ABCD V2 minus I2. You will get these equations. You can write these equations in the form of ABCD. If we are having the network like this and we are supposed to find the values of ABCD, you can see here we can write equations by using the KVL. If you are applying here KVL for loop 1, what you will get? V1 equal to total resistance R1 plus R2 into I1, because I1 will flow clockwise like this. So you can take R1 I1 plus R2 I1 plus I2 into R2, because in that I2 also flow and you are taking here minus I2 direction, so you can take here plus I2 और ये यहाँ पे plus रहता था तो you will get here minus I2 because we are taking here clockwise direction but it will outgoing, it will anti-clockwise, so we are taking here opposite sign. If you are applying KVL for this loop 2, यहाँ पे at that time you will get V2 equal to R2 I1 plus R2 I2. It is not possible to write two equations in terms of voltage and current of the parameter same. So we can apply here our transmission equations directly. You will get the values. From these equations, we can directly evaluate the ABCD values. You can calculate and you can write here your answers. If we are supposed to find the hybrid parameter, what we can say here, by using the hybrid parameters, we know the value of V1 and I2 will be dependent variable. So you will get the equations in the form of V1 and I2 in the form of H parameters. So you can consider here V2 as 0 volt and you can consider here I1 as 0 ampere. If you are considering V2 as 0 volt means what? Port 2 को हमने open consider किया है. If you are considering port 1 as a Norton circuit, shunt circuit, you will get I1 as a 0 because short circuit में से करंट जो फ्लो होता है उसका वैल्यू 0 एम्पियर होता है और वोल्टेज ओपन सर्किट में अक्रॉस जो रहता है उसका वैल्यू होता है 0 वोल्ट. So you will get these equations. You can directly use these equations to calculate the values for the hybrid parameter. If we are having one equations and we are supposed to find the following network is a popular model used to represent a particular variety of transistors, we can write the equations in the form of ABCD parameters. So you will get V1 and I2 in the form of ABCD. If we are calculating directly H11, H12, H22 by using this formula you will get the values because in that they have given these values K1, K2, K3, K4 in this form you will get the values. उन्होंने R1 यहाँ पे रेजिस्टर की वैल्यू 10 ओहम 20 ओहम लाइक दिस देने की जगह they have given one constant term, so you can take as it is, you will get your equations, you can write these equations as it is. If we are supposed to find hybrid parameter for these equations, you can write by using this formula, you will get the values in the form of R1 and R2. If we are having these equations and we are supposed to find the Z parameters, already we have seen that example. We have seen that example, how we are supposed to find. Okay. If we are modifying that network by giving the batteries, if they have given here V1 and V2's value, we can take as that value and you will get these equations. We can write these equations in the form of matrix and you will get the values for the current I1 and I2. You will get the equations for V1 and V2. You can rearrange that equation and you will get the equations for I1 and I2. If we are having one example like this and we are supposed to find the admittance y11, y12, y21, y2, we are having the equations. If we are having the resistance, you can take directly. If we are having the inductance, you can take 2 by yes. You can take 1 by yes, that value as it is. You can convert these equations in the form of current or you can convert these equations in the form of voltage. So you will get I1 and I2. I1 numerator denominator will get cancelled and you will get the values. So if you are writing here equations for voltage in the form of I1, you will get that value. But we know y11 equal to I1 upon V1. So I1 upon 2 upon 2s plus 1. तो इक्वेशन क्या हो जाएगा 2s plus 1 upon 2. So you will get here 2s upon 2 is nothing but yes. And 1 by 2 is nothing but 0.5. I have written here shortly. You are supposed to solve these equations by your own. Already we have seen these examples in our previous session. कि y parameter, z parameter, admittance, how we are supposed to find. So you are supposed to do these things by your own. What we are doing, we are supposed to calculate y1. उसके लिए हमें i1 और v1 चाहिए. But we are not having that value. So how we can do? We can convert v1 in the form of i1 according to Ohm's law. i1 into r. How will you write i1 as it is? r को तुम क्या लिख सकते हो? You can see here. This 1 by s and these yes are in parallel with that 1 ohm. So if you are calculating total admittance, you will get 2 by s upon 2 plus 1 by s. So you will get that equation as it is. So you can write here the value of that V1 here. So you will get y11 equal to s plus 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is nothing but 0.5. So if you are calculating y21, how will you get? We know y21 we are having the formula I2 upon V1. When we are considering V2 equal to 0, we know we can calculate V1 equal to minus 2I2. But if you are calculating that, you can convert V2, V1 in the form of I2. If you are converting I2 will get cancelled and you will get that equation in the form of yes because they have given only here yes. They have not given here constant value. So you will get this value. Here we have finished about the two-port network. How we have to study about the Y parameter, Z parameter. Then we can see These networks can be converted. It means what? We can convert Z parameter into Y parameter. We can convert Z parameter into hybrid parameter. We can see here, if we are converting any parameter into other parameter, you will get these equations. You can write in the form of matrix. This is first row, second row, third row, fourth row. We are having the four types of parameters. So we will get these equations. Z parameter, Y parameter, ABCD, inverse hybrid, hybrid. मतलब we will get the six parameters actually. If you see Z, Y, ABCD, inverse ABCD, hybrid, inverse hybrid. So you can convert any parameter into other parameter and you can convert like this. Remaining syllabus we can see in next class. Now I am taking your attendance. If anyone is facing any issue, you can ask me. In next session, we have to study about the Laplace transform. We will see in the next class. Okay. Thank you. You guys can leave now.